Watch me break down, yeah. It's the breakdown, yeah. Watch me break down, yeah. Yeah. Engine blown out, put my face down, yeah. 808 bump, bring the bass round, yeah. Watch me break down, yeah.
Yo.
Live.
Are we live?
Live.
We always live.
Oh man,
Let's do this.
Live from the Upper West Side of New York,
here
close
it is.
to Harlem,
Here it is.
but it's still Upper West
Breakdown
Side.
headquarters located everywhere.
Yep.
As long as he knows that.
Yeah. Breakdown Wrestling
Who's he?
Podcast. Back at it.
Hey,
How's everybody feeling today?
I'm feeling good.
Oh, I'm
That's
feeling
it. That's it.
Yeah.
No more, no less.
That's it, man. I'm feeling great. It's your boy Joey Golden Era, a.k.a.
Who's overrated?
Joey Rants, a.k.a. Barry Horowitz is underrated.
Ooh. Changing it up.
Yeah, I'm
after
changing
2
it up
weeks
today.
of recording.
I think it's the summertime air that that's making me feel.
And made
a
you
little
think
positive.
of Barry Horowitz of all
Yeah,
people.
yeah. Of all people, Barry Horowitz. You know what I mean? He should get some respect. But anyway,
He doesn't.
you know,
He doesn't.
yeah,
You're right.
Exactly. You see?
He doesn't.
Yeah. Back in the show.
Well, go to just piggyback off that. And I hate when people say that piggyback. I hate that. I know you hear that a lot
you
in the
just said
corporate
it.
world, right? Now that as adults and like fans for years and years and years, we know that it doesn't take one person to make a match. It takes the person losing the match that makes the match.
Yeah.
Someone like Barry
Getting right in it,
Horowitz
yes.
back then, you just thought winners or losses, and
Fucking
all the work that he put into those matches to make the other person look great. You got to give respect.
So
Yeah.
we're thinking like
Listen, man, like
Yep.
a lot of jobbers.
so we're thinking
Yeah.
like Bret Hart, Tom McGee.
No big deal with
Come
that
on,
match.
Faye.
I saw it. I saw the thing.
Me too.
We hold on. We were going somewhere
The
like
Holy Grail, really?
giving appreciation to like jobbers.
Yeah,
and
I'm sorry.
this guy went to Tom McGee.
Tom McGee.
Like he's
We
already
don't-
overrated.
First of
And
all, never heard of him until Bruce Pritchard's
Yeah.
podcast.
I agree. Same
And shout
here.
out to them over there. Hopefully they get
It was
us
an
on the show.
overrated match. I agree
the whole
with it.
thing is
I
overblown.
thought
It was,
was
it was overblown.
I thought it was a match. That's it. Just a match.
Big
Anyway, Strongman Marc over here. All my 3 lifts, total 1,000 plus on a good day and a lot of pre-workout. Talk to them, Fabe.
Nice. Here's Fabian Sandow, the educator, here to enlighten you. All of wrestling news.
3
Dropping
master's
some knowledge.
degrees,
Working on 3. We'll see.
paying for 4.
Still-
So before we get into it, I want to rant on something.
Whoa.
Oh,
Before we get
Hold
into
on.
Baby
Are you
West.
allowed to rant? Like, is this?
that's not you.
Go ahead. I'll
That's
give you
his
some
thing.
shine to rant. Go ahead.
Yeah, because, we love wrestling, but we also like to talk about things outside of wrestling.
Okay.
Fuck Amazon reviews. I'm
Cursed?
telling you.
Why?
Oh, wow.
Because it's like, I'm trying to buy a nice little walker for my daughter.
Right.
And it's like, there's one product that's like 4.5 stars, 4,000 reviews. And then there's this one idiot who gives it like half a star because, the package came broken.
Oh,
Or,
let- so let me
the
guess.
wheel is off. And it's like, somebody else is like, it's cheap. It breaks easily. My daughter's too big for it.
Yeah.
And it's like, if you have a big daughter, it's no good.
So
And it's like, you kind of second guess that if you're going to buy it, even though you have
That's
a
just
4.5
you. I've
star.
never seen it like this.
I'm just saying,
Yeah,
though,
no, I hear you.
Yeah.
it kind of like makes you think twice.
But do you second guess, or you're like, I'm all in? Then your wife is like, no, those reviews.
no, I still bought it.
Oh,
It was a
good.
great product.
Okay,
Good.
great,
So
There you go.
fuck the people that
Excellent.
got to ruin it for
F
everybody.
that guy.
Wow.
Yeah.
There's always
Anyway.
one guy.
Big
There's always
faves
one.
in the building.
Yeah.
But
But they do it just to do it. You know what I mean? I think they do it just to be like, there's too
Somebody,
many good reviews here. Let me just say, boop, boop,
Yeah,
you
and
know?
fuck them.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I read reviews, but I just
Maybe I read the bad
I
one
throw
of
a lot of
all
money
the
away.
4,000 good
Okay.
ones. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's just, for me, it depends on the ratio, right? If it's like 4,000 to 3, you know what I mean?
to me it
It's
depends
easy
on the
to-
shipping and handling.
Well, you get two
Well, I
days.
got Amazon for
Yeah.
I got Amazon Prime. So don't let's not fuck Amazon because I love Amazon, but that guy,
They're taking over
that
the work.
girl,
Yeah.
that guy,
guy,
that
yes.
girl,
Yeah.
that transsexual, whatever it is,
Whoever it is.
them.
Right.
That's it.
Got it.
So, all right. Back to wrestling.
Yeah.
Saudi Arabia.
It's going on now as we speak, by
going
the
on
way.
now. We're
And we
ignoring
could
And
care less.
we give no fucks.
Although I'm gonna read like SEScoops.com.
Of course we are. But,
But-
as a live show, I can care less.
yeah, Triple H Randy Orton is going on as we speak, and no one cares.
Yeah. I saw the beginning. Brock Lesnar tried to cash in. He got distracted by
Oh, he
Paul
did?
Heyman. Yeah, and Seth Rollins like destroyed him with a chair. I think he hit his elbow. He didn't mean to hit the elbow, so he
So
actually
technically, there's
really
no
hurt him.
cash in.
No one
It's
cashed
just
it in.
A a tease.
But you still
again.
have like Kofi Kingston's going to fight soon. So
I think Lesnar should cash in on that.
I think Lesnar should take both belts and just do it. Just ruin the company.
Like it's being ruined now.
Do you guys think Kofi Mania's come and gone?
I think it was never here. And you guys heard me say it.
Yeah,
I just think
Mania's
that
a long term.
it was a one-time deal that should have ended in Monday Night Raw the next day
like Zack Ryder
on some
like
shit
that?
like that. Absolutely. I don't care for it. And again, you guys see it, and we've talked offline. This guy's wearing pancake jumpers
I
to
don't like it.
press conferences.
It's not
And
funny
he's
to me.
throwing
He's throwing
pancakes.
pancakes. It's
with
not-
a world title belt.
This is your championship.
It's a nice belt.
Now, what I was thinking
Title.
about, and then, I'm thinking about this podcast and what we're going to talk about, especially with the WWE product. And I'm like, wait a minute, you know what? This federation, if you will, is, I think, playing now onto what their biggest, viewership, I don't know, people are.
What?
Kids.
Right.
Oh yeah.
So it's similar. So I'm watching. So I flip shows, and obviously I have young children, and they watch cartoons, right? And they watch what's that cartoon?
Teen Titans.
Exactly.
Just guess.
Teen Titans. It's a perfect example. WWE is sort of like Teen Titans. Let me tell you why. Because you watch Teen Titans, and for the adult in the room, there's some context there. Like, oh, wait a minute. But for the child, just a lot of shit going on, and they don't care what the context is.
Colors.
Right.
Yeah,
That's
I
what
get you.
WWE is. Now.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean, it's a lot of colors, a lot of shit that
What?
makes no sense. But to kids, they're like, this is fun. Yay.
The kids are the ones. The parents are the ones spending.
Yeah.
But that's the thing too. You have to understand
So-
that the parents are us now, and if
Yeah,
we don't,
yeah.
if
You're
we
paying
don't,
tickets for the event. You're
Right.
buying the merchandise because your kid wants it.
I think
right.
it's
So it's a
a
little.
there's a big part of
Yeah.
us that still lives in 97, 98, where the competition was real, and real between companies, not between wrestlers, but like it's just good shows. And now we expect too much more. Notice the only ones that complain about the product really is like us fans at our age. Anyone else you meet now that's 2021, they love it. They love Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns is their Goldberg, is their Undertaker, is their Ric Flair, is their Rock. So yeah, it's crazy to us, but back when we were like in Hulk Hogan, and everyone says Hulk Hogan too.
See,
one
but I
word.
think it's
like in Ultimate Warrior. Wait. They're like, what about those days with Bruno Sammartino and and
Yeah.
they're like, it's just
I hear you. It's
different,
generational.
yeah.
and
It's
we were
generational, but I still think like even us as kids, I think the adults loved Hulk Hogan still. I don't know why.
Still
Like,
well, that's the thing. So in that golden era, and which
Yeah.
is why I have my name, because the best era, you had the best of both worlds, right? Because the context they were giving you, right? Hulk Hogan, for example, is the greatest of all time because of that.
Right.
He gave you context. He was making sense. All his promos were awesome,
it was
and
great.
it made sense.
the stories made
He
sense.
could have talked gibberish on promos. The kids wouldn't have cared because
Nope.
it would have been Hulk Hogan, but he gave you everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that era gave you everything.
And they gave you great matches
It was
too.
a real
On
American.
top of that,
This
So,
era now is filled, and when I say era, I'm talking about WWE. This era is filled with just junk. You know what I mean? It's a lot of. I don't think a lot of the people have what it takes. Let's put it this way: these kids now couldn't even mid card on the golden era age. You know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely, 100%
These
right.
kids. What are you talking about? The kids?
Yeah.
Like,
I'm talking about your Seth Rollins of the world. I'm talking about your Dean Ambroses of the world, or your John Moxley.
Yeah.
Fucking overrated. Yep, and I'll get into that as well.
Oh, no.
Nah, I don't think he's
No,
overrated.
No.
You know what? I think he was overrated as Dean Ambrose, but he's been set free.
Hmm.
But it's early.
He's just
It's
he's
early,
just
yeah.
the lucky wrestler to be put in that position.
But he's the hottest thing going right now.
Because he's the lucky wrestler to be put in that position. Anybody else to be put in that
Wait,
position who
what
has
is
that
he?
kind of okay. So let's put it this way: if Kofi was in that position,
Yeah, that's true. Anybody.
if anybody with a little name was in that position, they would have been the hottest thing going right now.
Hornswoggle.
I don't know Hornswoggle, but you know what I mean?
yeah, I could see that because you make your mark in WWE. He was a world champion.
Right,
He was
so-
part of a faction that's dubbed one of the greatest factions of all time, which we know it's not.
Oh my God.
But you know what I mean? He had that value coming into it. And plus, he had an indie following before he came to
He did.
WWE.
He
Yeah.
did. But he was into that hard. I'm not into the hardcore.
The hardcore stuff.
Like
yeah.
the CZW.
I like him.
Not a fan of
And
it.
it's great, but he's not as great. And you'll see it. He's not as great as people think he is now.
No, I don't think so. I think I agree with that. But how old do you think he is? If you had to guess.
I'm say about 32, 33.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chris Jericho's 48.
Yeah.
You know, like he has a lot of time to be quote unquote great or
I
the
agree.
best. You know, so it's still early.
I just don't like I don't like him.
Yeah,
I didn't buy the whole Dean Ambrose like sloppy look and
his
is
mannerisms in the ring. That shit is whack, dude.
I don't know. I'm feeling it.
Maybe
I'm
I'm a one man opinion.
But now that you guys brought up Ambrose and Moxley, I did want to talk about AEW Double or Nothing because we saw it together. We saw it live.
Yep.
And I was very impressed.
I thought it was a good show.
I think it was great. The wrestling was great. Kudos to Cody and Dustin, man. That was great storytelling.
That was the best match to me.
Great wrestling.
Really,
Yeah.
I hear that a lot.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
From
And I've heard that a lot too, but I'm not saying that because I heard a lot.
From the fans.
You know,
Like, people were invested in it.
you watched the whole like the thing he said at the end, you know, with the older brother thing, like that didn't hit home here, but I mean, you felt it. You felt it.
Yeah, no,
You felt it.
I liked it.
Although you wouldn't do that to Danny, but whatever.
if I was getting paid enough, yeah, I would do
Yeah,
that shit.
right. If you were to,
You'd blade for him too?
Hell yeah.
oh, Danny would have been blading.
Oh, yeah,
He wouldn't blade,
No, Danny would no.
or he'd blade too much.
No, I liked the I enjoyed the card.
Yeah, and I think the reason why people love that too is because they obviously know the history of the Rhodes family, but also you haven't seen that in a long time. You know, WWE wouldn't put something out like that where it's like so much emotion. You know,
I think it was good. I just think I didn't think it was like
I think.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I think it was just a you know, you used this term earlier when you got here a glorified house show. It was just another wrestling show, really. It's just it's something new that we don't see in a big screen. And I say big screen like pay-per-view or something like that. But we've been to House of Hardcore, great show when we went. Very similar, just a bigger audience and a bigger venue.
Well, there was more. Yeah, I mean, because there really wasn't any backstories to any of these matches, right?
But
like
they're starting something.
But they
it was
still
a good
delivered.
Start.
Like,
no,
yeah, they did. All In was a great show.
yeah, like just Moxley alone is having people talking, which I think was a great surprise, even though people kind of expected it.
Yeah.
But then again, we didn't. You know what I mean? Like it was because he said, you know, they the way they wished him well going out.
Yeah.
It's kind of like he stuck the middle finger up because now he's not, to real wrestling fans, he's John Moxley, and he's not they're not really going to use the Shield stuff anymore. So he kind of took that away from WWE, which is
good riddance.
Yeah.
Shield.
And now he's New Japan Pro Wrestling U.S. champion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Second match out.
Crazy.
Juice Robinson.
But that's great. It's just you know, I like him. I just don't think he's like the second coming of CM Punk.
No.
And you hear that,
and I don't think it's meant to be that way.
Well,
I think
you're hearing.
I think with
little rumblings of that.
But I think with all this momentum, I know Strongman, you said it, but I could see CM Punk making a return in AEW.
I don't know.
It's completely and utterly up to him.
Yes.
Right.
There's nothing that's gonna.
But I'm sure he's thinking about it. For sure.
He's posted some stuff.
He's posted some
I can
stuff.
move along with it.
Yeah.
But he knows, like, it could definitely move the needle.
He knows people want to see
if he comes back.
He knows we want to see it.
And it's a big F you to WWE.
But you know what it is? Because I follow him on Twitter a lot.
I don't think it's a big F you to WWE.
He responds to stuff, but the people who want him back, right, and who urge him on, they're the people who like are killing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you owe us to come back, and like I think I don't know him personally, but Phil, he takes that stuff,
Phil Brooks,
and I think he that weighs on him. Like you know what, I think I'll come back, and then people like, oh, you should come back, and this is what you should do, and then I'm like, oh, you know what, this is the reason why I'll come back. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I really didn't think he's a really
no. Like I think if
internal,
AEW was not in town, he would not come back because obviously WWE the way it ended. But I think with AEW, guys like Omega and I think guys like Jericho who are very well respected and
but that's the thing.
That
it's
have
like
now,
I agree.
He's gonna have control of what he's gonna do, and I think they'll set him up to be like back to a big star, and he's not gonna lose any momentum.
My thing is like, especially being someone like him. I don't think he's ever had a match with Omega, right?
I don't think so.
Right? If there is, and it's
talk about money.
Not that. Just wouldn't you, as a competitor, just want to I want to have a match with that guy?
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I can't speak with somebody who's been in the ring. Marcus, wouldn't you want to have a match with that guy?
With who? With Phil Brooks?
No, like if there's somebody, like honestly, if there's somebody like I'm like, damn, I've never had a match with him, and I've been in the industry for like You know, not some Goldberg Undertaker crap, but like real. You know what I mean? We're talking about Kenny and CM Punk.
Yeah.
Wouldn't CM Punk want? Like, I want to be in the ring with this guy. I want to see what he has. I want to see. You know.
Yeah.
So
why do you think? Why do you think Chris Jericho did it?
right, exactly.
He didn't have to do that, but he wanted to.
Right, that's why he went
And
to
he
New
put him
Japan.
over.
Yeah. Maybe there's some. I don't know. Maybe there's something there, but
I think. Do you save his return for All Out, or do you wait for like the first show on TV?
that's a good question. I don't know, because I don't think. Well, even if he does All Out, right? I don't think there's a lot there left, right? What's after All Out? Then there's another
Then the show. No,
Yep.
then the show goes into October.
Yeah, but
I would want to watch it.
So the thing of it is, CM Punk comes back. He comes to the AEW. They're basically gonna end up doing what they don't profess to do, if that's the right way to put it. Like, their thing is all new talent in wrestling, and for CM Punk to come in, I don't sense he'd want to work all the time. He'd be another Brock Lesnar in there, and it's what's the point?
No, I hear you. But
So everybody that's WWE, historically WWE is going to come in and they're going to be on top.
I think there's a gift and a curse for having a TV deal, right? The gift is you have a TV deal. The curse is you gotta maintain viewership, right?
Right.
Wow.
And no matter the TV guys and the suits don't give a fuck about how you get there.
No,
You better get
the
there.
ratings is
Right.
everything.
So maybe that plays into part.
I think the TV deal is bigger than All or Nothing.
I agree.
The fact that they got that deal is much bigger than the pay per view they just
So
did.
I think
and I don't think they get enough credit for that.
those promises they made, they're gonna have to
Deliver.
Fat Joe
Yep.
and lean back on some of those because like that, right? Guys?
Oh,
Yeah,
Because
music.
again, the rating numbers speak. You know what I mean? So-
yeah, but I
Men
think
lie, women lie, numbers don't.
no,
Exactly.
but I think CM Punk, is thinking about it. And if I was a betting man, I think he comes back.
At the next pay per view.
I would say he comes back at All Out just because it's Chicago, and the pop is gonna be like
they
something
did
you probably
all-
never heard of.
they-
I'll bet you 20 on that.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
let's go.
perfect.
I don't
20.
On the air, $20.
Sure, man.
I don't think he'll go in. I don't think he'll come back.
No, I already bet. So
How about
Well, I could
how
bet- I
about
could bet
we
he could
how,
bet
how
40.
about we double or nothing on that?
No.
50.
Oh, I get it. I get it. You could.
Don't make me shed any jobber tears now. That's crazy.
Oh,
Anyway, so I don't
Yeah,
wanna
with
do
this
that.
song after you.
whoa.
But yeah, so I don't know how to segue from.
We just do it.
But listen, man, AEW. I'm glad it's
It's
here.
a good show.
Finally, there's
It's
a
early.
viable alternative.
Yep.
Also, speaking of double or nothing, man, shout out to the Young Bucks, man. They put on a great match
They did.
with Pentagon
A lot of
and
bullshit in
Phoenix.
that match.
That
But
was my
whatever.
favorite match, and I'm not all into.
You see the Young Bucks, you don't think like,
Right.
oh, these guys are just like regular.
And I'm not all into Spot Fest, but they did it amazingly, man. That was a really good
Good chemistry with
Yeah,
all four of
man.
them. Yeah.
I could watch that match all day,
Yeah.
And that belt, oof.
Oh,
Ooh.
what a beauty.
Amazing,
What a beauty.
amazing. I think I'm gonna get a custom made.
Yeah.
It just
It's
looks
nice.
too good.
No, it'll be out soon. I'm sure you can get
Yeah,
it.
it's already out. $550.
Oh, it's not bad.
Yeah.
You wipe your ass
That's-
with it.
right.
Oh, here we go.
That's like
again.
a night at the Lowe's.
And shout out to that again, Maxwell. What's his
MJF?
name? MJF.
MJF.
Yo,
he's got
I
it.
think he has it.
I think
man.
he has it. And you saw how Bret Hart was loving it.
And that's what I'm talking about. You see, guys,
saw his
this is
face?
what I'm talking about.
He loved it.
Who doesn't have that? The Seth Rollins of the world.
Yeah.
Your Roman
Oh.
Reigns.
Like,
they don't have
The
that.
Bret Hart was genuinely smiling.
Correct.
He's like,
He
wow,
liked
like,
it.
Yeah.
He liked it.
because you need that, and that's
And it's not force fed.
It's not.
It's just him being
and,
natural.
And that's when I say when I say he has it. It's that. You know what I
It's
mean?
that. It's
Yeah.
not
I haven't seen him in the ring lately.
a few moves here and there.
yeah.
But
basics.
that's
Or
what
like
it
you were
is, man.
telling us, Kenny Omega as a heel. Has
Holy shit!
Oh my God, he has so much it.
I am scared that Kenny Omega's hotness, Pat Patterson, has
Diminished.
I don't know if he can be that hot anymore. Hopefully he can. But Kenny Omega with the glasses and the beard
Loved
Amazing.
it.
and the long hair,
Loved
holy shit!
Yeah.
And New Japan, oh my gosh!
When he started speaking Japanese to the crowd, they ate it up.
Again,
The
I
promos.
saw that
He speaks
live,
fluent.
not live, but
Yeah.
I saw that, and,
Very
and,
smart guy.
that wasn't with the subtitles. So and I forgot about it. But the Japanese, the fans don't react that way.
Right.
They really but The minute he turned it on, and that was all. You know, obviously he thought about that. He was like, you know what, I'm gonna turn it on today.
Yeah.
Well, wrestling's like a real sport.
Right.
Excuse me. It's a real sport here, but over there, like respect.
It's a respect.
Yeah,
So,
like they're quiet
Like
during
they're
matches.
sponsors.
Right.
They take them out to dinners. They take
Right.
take care of these wrestlers.
But when you heard that reaction, and they're like, oh shit, and he just ate it up, man. It was,
That's it.
and then he's speaking to the camera.
The respect he has to go there and learn Japanese and speak it to them
I think it
really
was,
well.
And after one of the WrestleManias, he told the camera, "Come over here." And he was walking into the ring.
Yeah.
He was like, "Oh, yeah, I don't know why you guys paid, last night for that. I'm gonna show you guys, what we're doing here." So
That's crazy. And I think Omega's one of those guys that, whether he's a heel or a babyface, you still love him because you just can't boo the guy.
yeah, man.
Right?
He looks great.
There's
can
only
talk.
a certain amount of people who can do that, man. And that's like
So
Yeah,
Strongman,
yeah,
are,
you're
are you
right.
glad he's not in WWE? Looking back,
Yes, and no. I would have liked to see him in WWE, but just it's this is kind of weird, but you know how you watched Nitro and WWE when you flip back and forth. Nitro was a little more grayer and darker, and then Raw was a little more colorful.
yeah.
I feel like him being in that colorful,
Doesn't
no?
suit him.
That's like the Undertaker being in WCW. It wouldn't have worked. That character with that lighting. You get where I'm going? Like the purple and the black wouldn't have hit the WCW logo well. But I guess I'm
but I
all
think
over the
it's
place.
a-
But
I think they would have watered down his
he would have came and went.
gimmick. Look what they're
He would have 5-minute matches.
fucking doing with the Shinsuke.
I don't even know
Yeah,
what they're
that's
doing.
crime.
It's a travesty, bro. Again,
He's
when
also almost 40.
but
bro.
still, when you look back in
But
New
the
Japan
momentum he had,
pro
though,
wrestling
in NXT.
and you look back when the minute before he signed with NXT.
Oh, he was huge.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, you know what I mean? Like he must. It just sucks.
And they
what
made
they're
a big
doing
deal
with
about
him.
signing him.
Yeah.
They had Vince take a picture. Like, it was like a big deal.
If I was creative and I had control, whatever, I would keep him off TV for like 2 months and just reintroduce him
Aren't
again.
they doing that right now?
Hopefully,
He has like
I
that whole
don't-
bodysuit thing. I haven't seen him.
I
hope-
don't think they're gonna reintroduce him. I think they just like, I got nothing for you right now.
that's so fucking stupid.
It's just there's so much and so
There's
little
too much
time.
talent. I agree.
But he had it when he was here. Like his music, his whole
NXT.
thing fit together.
Yeah,
The
Yeah, but
Strongman
NXT.
stuff, and then
Yeah.
whatever.
it's terrible.
But yeah, Kenny wouldn't have worked in WWE at all.
No.
Yeah, I'm glad he's in AEW. Also, it was good to see Awesome Kong come back.
Yeah, it was.
It was awesome. It wasn't so much Kong though. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, it was a
it
nice
was
surprise.
Does that make sense?
But the delivery wasn't as
Yeah,
effective.
because
She lost a step.
exactly. She lost a
Right.
step. Yep. But it was good. All in all, it was a good card.
Yeah, it was
I
good.
wanna see
I'm looking
more.
forward to CM Punk's return at All Out. So,
You know,
It's
I want
not
to see
gonna-
more.
It's not gonna happen.
yeah,
But
awesome stuff. So did you guys see or read about John Moxley's, like, his whole interview bit after WWE, talking about like AEW? He did a podcast with Jericho,
I heard it.
talking about like the problems with WWE is mostly a creative thing. Obviously they don't give you the freedom. Your ideas get shot down a lot, and kind of like Vince is out of touch. Pretty much confirming everything that we already know, and talking about a lot of frustration within the talent. Like, do you think this is gonna cause wrestlers to really be like, wow, I'm trying to get out of here. I want to make something happen elsewhere.
I think it's a scary time. It's a scary time for an employer like WWE, and we can't go like AEW is not the next big thing. It just started.
Yeah, and they're not
And-
gonna sign everybody, obviously.
They're not going to sign everybody, but they might fall into that Impact like curse.
And sorry for just,
No,
but,
this-
but
I still
this
have
is
more.
not too bad for Impact either. You know what I mean?
No, it's not.
Think about it. You know what I mean?
Impact just signed TJP, by the way.
right. So Impact is, I think, benefiting from
All of it.
from all of it.
Wrestling overall is doing very well.
Right.
At least
Ring
it
of
appears.
Honor.
We don't know,
Yep.
but like people are noticing all the wrestling
But Impact
platforms
the Impact has that TV deal, right? With whatever.
in Canada, and they
Canada,
film
right.
in Canada.
Okay.
But
Go ahead. Sorry.
it's a scary time for an employer like WWE because, like I was telling you earlier, like let's say someone like Finn Balor, whose contract's coming up, he could, or even now, they could just say, "I'm not doing it." Becky Lynch, who's overrated to me, but
The ship is
she
sailed.
could just go out there and say, "I'm not doing it." Who the hell is she?
But that's their fault. So, but that's good for the WWE because they have an influx of talent. So if you leave, then I will put this person in.
Yeah,
If you
which is
leave,
good.
yeah.
You're right. But I think there are a lot of. I think Cody Rhodes got he was at the right time, right place, right time when it came to being released.
Yeah.
Because he started this whole. Actually, CM Punk is the one that just left. No one ever really did that.
Correct.
He actually
But-
spoke up. Right.
He spoke up and he left. Cody Rhodes believed in himself, and I don't know. I just respect the hell out of someone that just leaves because that's a guaranteed thing. But it's a little scary for someone like Triple H when he goes into a room and says, "All right, you're gonna put this guy over," and the guy just goes, "No, I'm not." What do you mean you're not? You guys are managers. You guys have employees. Suppose your employee says, "No, I'm not. I'm not staying past.
That tells me
I got to leave at 4."
That tells me he doesn't want to be here anymore.
So he doesn't want to be there.
Yeah.
But you're not gonna fire them. You're not gonna release
And
them,
then-
right?
Well, I would.
Because what if they go to that other company and they are worth more than it's just.
You see, but then we
scary
then we
time.
go back to that
I'm not
other.
even really making a point.
we go
but
back to
you
that
get where I'm
other
going.
conversation we had last episode.
Right.
Yeah,
That other company's going to see that. Well, you walked out on that company, so what makes me want to sign
But
you?
I think they know why they're doing that. in
yeah, but still,
WWE. It's not because they're dicks. It's just more like
But still.
they want to get out and rest. You know,
AEW is like the G Unit. When the G Unit came out, everyone was all over them. Like and just
did anybody rock the tank top? Did anybody rock the G-Unit?
Never
tank
did it. I think this guy did. I think this guy did.
it was a bootleg.
Not the Reeboks.
It was the one from 97th Street.
Yeah,
in
it was
Amsterdam?
exactly. It was the one that was cut like that. But anyway, guys.
Not the
Um,
Reeboks. The G-Unit sneakers. I know.
No, I never did. I never did. I had a G Unit headband.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, oh my god to that, right? But no, what I'm saying is everybody was riding on that 50 Cent thing. Everybody. Busta Rhymes, big time. Ja Rule was killing it. I don't care what anyone says. Everybody had
But
his
somebody
song.
came in and fucked it up.
Someone came in
There you go.
and messed it up and was the next big thing. G Unit really isn't nothing now. I don't know. I don't really listen to hip hop, but I'm saying you can't just go and say AEW's the next big thing. I want to be a part of it, and I'm going to be a superstar there. Not guaranteed.
Right.
Yeah.
And
Agree.
So it's a scary time for WWE just because you're gonna have a lot of employees.
But I think a lot of talent is also saying like, hey, I don't have to go to AEW, but the indies are rocking right now, and I can make good money,
Yeah.
but have my own freedom to do whatever I want.
But
Yeah,
I
I
also
think it's
think
great.
a lot of
It's a lot of risk though.
of
It is.
the talent, if you will,
They get tired of it.
everybody wants to be a Tony Montana, right? Like, not everybody wants to be the guy who's like, you want me to believe Omar was a stoolie because so. Nobody wants to be a Lopez. You know what I mean? A Frank
I don't
Lopez.
think you ever saw Star.
You know what I mean?
You ever
Wow.
saw Scarface?
Yes,
right?
I did.
So Frank
How many
Lopez,
times?
Probably twice.
Oh,
Frank Lopez was a
see?
successful guy too, right?
Yeah.
Everybody wants to be a Tony, and that's the thing. Everybody wants to be this kind of one thing.
You got to know your role.
Create your own lane, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, do something else different and know what you're worth. And I'm like, I'll go back to Sasha Banks. You know what I mean? I hate to
She
corner her.
thinks.
I think she's great.
I
She's
think
a great wrestler, but I just don't think she thinks. I don't think she's worth. But no, I don't know. I don't think she's.
No, I don't. I'm with
But
you.
you know what? Let's go back to that again. Just because
The Frank Lopez?
no
Omar-
the
Scarface,
Sasha Banks. Because
wasn't that far back.
I think it's not a thing where it's like, oh, I'm not world champion. I need to get out of here. You're not using me right. I think her thing was, you just introduced the women's tag titles. I want to build credibility on it with Bayley, which means we're going to defend it in every brand, even NXT, make it mean something. But literally in less than a month, you got us jobbing out already. It's not a fact of like, oh, because I jobbed out. It's more like, I want to help you bring credibility to these titles, and now they're worthless because the Iconics have lost every single match since they've won the tag titles.
Well, who the fuck is she to say that?
Yeah.
But still, but I think she's fighting for a good thing, right?
I get it.
Yeah, but it's gonna.
It's
cost,
not about
it's
her
gonna-
being a main
it's
event.
gonna
It
cost
has
her
nothing to do
career.
with that.
Right.
But at least she's speaking up, though.
She's not the boss.
Right.
But I'm saying,
I hate to
but
even say it like
this
that.
is my problem. There are Tony Montanas of the world. You know who could do that? CM Punk can do that. You
Yeah.
know who can do that? John Cena can do that. You know who could do that? The Rock can do that.
Brock Lesnar,
Brock Lesnar.
Goldberg, even.
Goldberg.
Undertaker.
They can do that. You know who
Not
can't do that?
Sasha Banks.
Sasha Banks.
So who
Charlotte
was,
Flair
so that-
could do that.
So Charlotte
Ronda
could probably
Rousey
speak
can
on
do
that then. But This is the tag titles, and they were the first crown.
And I'll tell you what. Let me tell you something. Why they have the tag titles? Why do you think they have the tag titles?
Why? Why, Strongman?
Because there's so many women out there. They just need to give them a title. No one. I believe I'm all for the women movement. I love women.
But
I have a daughter.
No one cares.
Love my wife. But no one cares.
There you go.
No one. Let's be honest. Lesbian honest. Let's be honest.
I agree.
You don't.
He agrees too. He just
he
mad
doesn't
shook.
He just doesn't want to say it because he thinks we're gonna get taken off our air.
No, so you're saying the women aren't valuable to WWE?
God.
This guy.
You might as well.
Who said that? Nobody said that at all.
Never said that.
No.
I think the women are doing
Okay, listen.
a phenomenal job.
I
think they made those tag team belts.
I'll tell you what.
So that there's something else the women can do.
I'll tell you what. I think there's too much focus on the women. That I agree.
Oh, what are you saying? Women don't.
I think from like world
no need
titles,
focus?
people like Charlotte, people like Asuka, definitely can bring it. Right. Meanwhile, where is she now? She hasn't been shown on TV in a month. Right.
Another one.
She gets paid. Who cares? Think she cares?
I'm not gonna get to that
All
conversation.
right. Okay. I understand.
But I'm saying there is a place for women, but I think that there was a lot of exposure and they were pushing it too hard, too fast. Right. Main event WrestleMania.
That's it.
The Women's Evolution pay-per-view, which is fine, but I think they only did it just because they were in Saudi Arabia.
Right,
it wasn't because women, you earned it, you guys killed it,
Yeah.
you guys deserve a pay-per-view, right? So I think in that respect, though, I think the women have brought it. Have even had the guys step their game up a little bit, like the Charlottes, the Asukas, because they've had some matches better than the men.
Only Charlotte and Asuka.
Yeah.
I can't speak for anybody else.
Also, there's no. That's just here. Like people just said that they don't. No one's really confirmed that.
No, but you've seen the matches, though.
No, I'm talking about that Sasha Banks thing that they laid on the ground and blah, blah, blah. No one's confirmed that.
I think multiple sources were saying it.
It could be a work.
I don't know, but apparently she's on her way back to WWE.
I just think, she just...
Vince caved in.
There's nothing much to do with her.
Well,
what is there to do with her? That whole boss thing, it's cool, but when you got other girls beating you, the boss thing kind of goes out the window.
When we talked about like the Twitter stuff and... people, I think we mentioned it today with Becky Lynch and
the Twitter beef.
And
beefing with Edge now.
With
Beth
Edge.
Phoenix.
Like I said before, and I think Marcus touched on it as well. I can't imagine a world where the WWE, who owns your Twitter, by the way, is going to allow you to free tweet.
Randy Orton won in a super grudge match. Okay.
So I don't think that anything that's tweeted out is not managed by somebody before it's tweeted. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't.
Because I'm sorry, and that doesn't make any sense. They control everything.
Agree.
So when Becky sends out a tweet like, no, I'm sure this was hey, can I just exactly, it was clear before it was tweeted out,
just to build some hype in the Twitter universe.
They're not $1 billion company for nothing, guys.
Also, back to this, is it me or is Becky just kind of lost her?
They really had it with me personally.
Pizzazz. I think she's lost it.
They just again,
it's the machine that just pushed it too hard and watered it down.
Guys, if this is the first time listening to the show, do yourself a favor and listen to the other podcast because we called it. You cannot be bigger than the industry, or you cannot be bigger than your.
You can't be bigger than WWE.
Be bigger than WWE. And Becky Lynch was on her way. I'm sorry, she was white hot.
She was.
At one point, and more so for the things she's done outside the ring than in her in-ring stuff. But nonetheless, she was hot as hell. I knew it was gonna go down. Come on.
Yeah, no, I hear you, and it's funny you mentioned that because Bubba Ray Dudley did mention that in a recent interview. I think it was like 2 days ago. He said,
"I like him."
He probably heard our podcast.
No, yeah. Kudos to Bubba Ray.
We got a lot of fans. We got Cole Cabana, Eric Bischoff, like they're fans. So
we got some.
I won't be surprised.
Other fans coming through that we're gonna show soon.
Yeah.
So, but speaking of,
what did he say? Sorry, Bubba Ray.
Speaking of Bubba Ray, he did say exactly what you were saying. He said that the last big star you're ever gonna see in WWE is John Cena.
I agree
because he has already built himself.
Yep.
Outside of WWE, probably the last one to ever do it. He's like, from now on, there will never ever be another wrestler bigger than the brand. It's not happening.
Then I'll tell you, so again, with John Cena did his role for the brand. You know what I'm saying? I think that I'm going to use CM Punk again. I think that was the last one because CM Punk actually said, you know what? I'm going to use this platform for other things.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the WWE is not going to like it too fucking bad. That's what The Rock did.
Batista.
I mean, that's what Batista did.
Stone Cold.
Batista's
Stone
like
Cold did.
Hulk Hogan.
I like
Right.
He
looking
doesn't
at him
have to
as
do
a-
anything
like
he doesn't want
a
to.
legit
Right.
actor.
John Cena, sorry for
No,
John
it's
Cena
alright.
did everything by the book. Kudos to him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Worked well.
Right.
I
Worked out
thought
for
he's
him,
really
though.
good.
So, but I don't think he was ever as big as these guys were.
Not like
From-
a vocal, like telling Vince, like, listen,
Well,
I'm
no,
not going to do it. He was always a company guy.
He's always, but I don't think he was as famous pop culture wise as the other guys I mentioned at all. You know what I mean?
Even CM Punk?
Absolutely.
John Cena?
Because he doesn't resonate outside of WWE. And
John Cena's a bigger name.
I think
CM
John
Punk.
Cena's a bigger name.
Now he is.
He's always
Now
been.
he is.
I mean, he's pretty.
I could challenge you on that.
No,
He's
I
always
just,
been.
yeah, I just think it's because we're
No.
adults.
No.
We don't feel that.
At the point where
He's the modern day Hulk Hogan.
get the fuck out of here.
I could.
You
No,
get
I'm not against that.
Get the fuck out of
The
here.
I'm not a
degenerate
fan of his,
Let's
but
let's not do this
hustle,
right
loyalty, respect.
Because-
he moves merch.
because
He's
this
put on good matches.
because this
decent
podcast
promos.
episode will
Yeah.
change fucking right
no,
away.
he-
Good.
I'm not.
Good.
No,
Have you
no,
ever seen him live?
No. It doesn't matter.
Doesn't
Role
matter.
model
Doesn't matter.
for
You
children.
gotta see him
That's
live,
all,
man.
That's all
It's a
fucking
different
fake.
story.
See, now,
I
so
thought
now
the
we're
same
getting-
thing till I saw him live,
That's great. That's awesome.
and
I'm glad for you.
that changed.
That shit is all built. Stop it.
All of it is all built.
Yeah, I understand that, but what I'm trying to say is
and Make a Wish.
when they-
Highest requested.
'Cause-
Go ahead.
Anyway, no. What was the? Let's move on because I'm not gonna get to John.
Well,
We
CM Punk,
gotta
you're
get some
saying
special
CM Punk
No,
was
episodes.
bigger
but
than
you're
John Cena?
literally saying CM Punk is a bigger name than
No.
John Cena.
What I'm saying is, at one
It's-
point, let's say,
Okay,
To
at
us.
one point, overall,
To us,
people would say, "Oh, I know who John Cena is." Yeah, CM Punk.
yeah,
Who?
but John Cena now has gone and done movies and stuff like that.
But even before
After
that,
the
people
fact.
knew him.
I
That's
think they
what
were.
I'm saying.
I think they were right then and there. When Punk,
I don't think so.
When Punk and Cena were in the in
they were neck and neck.
right. So
But-
this is my point. So
Oh,
they were neck and
okay.
neck.
That's it. But he wasn't bigger than.
I think he was at one point bigger than John Cena. So John Cena now,
Yeah,
obviously,
probably-
he
John Cena took a couple on tour.
he's hosting. Are you
Yeah.
smarter than the fifth grader on Nickelodeon?
He is?
Good for him.
Wow.
He's in movies and good for him. But I don't think he's in the realm of like those other guys. This is me.
Yeah,
Right.
I got you.
But when it's all said and done, and you say who was the bigger star, obviously it's John Cena, and you can't take that away.
Manufactured, yeah, absolutely.
They're all manufactured.
No.
CM Punk,
He made his, so CM Punk
See, but that's
made
who-
his
I think
his
we're-
persona.
see, this is
CM
why I
Punk
think-
was CM Punk before he got into the
Yeah, but he
fucking
wasn't
WWE.
CM Punk. He was the worker for a while.
Correct.
So,
But he made his way into superstardom. He did it. It wasn't WWE saying you should do this, and that. This is what you're gonna do.
that's like saying.
So you think WWE just chose John Cena to be the guy?
That's what I said. I always said that.
I
I
think-
told you that they had a meeting, and I'm sure this is what happened. And they said,
you can't
if you
choose
sign
that.
on the dotted line here, because we don't want this to ever happen again with the Hulk Hogan's and whatever the world, you're gonna do whatever we say. You think that he loves going out there in those fucking those Fruity Pebble type things?
Yeah,
He's a
Really?
good guy. Yeah.
You guys are. Come on, guys.
I mean, he's a company guy. But,
That's the point. He's
but
a company guy.
You don't think he can just say no? I'm not doing
And
it.
I think
No.
he's
Oh, get out of here!
and I think he's
and
earned.
the fact and the
They
fact
need
that he's
him more than he
and the
needs
fact
them.
that he didn't. So wait, hold on. So you guys telling me that even at his height, right?
Yeah.
If John Cena would have left the business would have been done.
No,
All right then. So shut the
The
fuck up.
wheels
what
gonna
I'm
keep
saying
turning.
is
Exactly.
The wheel's gonna keep turning with
If-
anybody.
If Hulk
Anybody.
Hogan left, WWE
Hogan
still
left,
kept going.
yep.
at the height,
He was still
The f-
big.
Oh well, the
I'm-
'80s is a different story because they're the only show in town.
nope. He said Hulk Hogan.
Yeah,
Regardless,
The company's not gonna go under. You
they're
make
gonna
another
be.
star.
They're gonna be fine. They're gonna be all right.
They're gonna be
not,
okay.
Not Hogan now. In '84,
Yeah,
if Hogan left the company, what happened?
they were the. Where was he
Roddy
gonna go?
Piper,
I
Randy
don't care.
Savage.
You had more.
You still had.
They would have made it
guys.
work.
They would have made it work.
So you're saying that it would have been fine
Hulk
without
Hogan,
Hogan.
first of all, was his own. It was Hulk Hogan,
and then WWE.
Right. Well, you guys said he's the modern day Hulk Hogan. I'm just fucking telling you what
I
it
think
is.
he's one of those.
Don't ever in your life compare a fucking John Cena to Hulk Hogan.
He's one of those
Jesus
guys.
Christ. No, I don't think so.
John Cena,
Resonating
The Rock,
with the children,
Undertaker,
just like Hogan did.
one of those.
I think that's all
So you
forced
know, tell me Eddie Guerrero is.
Moves
You're gonna come here and
merchandise.
say Eddie Guerrero
See,
is
now you guys are being assholes.
This is from Golden Era, who says Guerrero is top 5
top
greatest
five
of all time.
time.
And
Think about it.
The
top
guy wrestled like 5 years.
if
that'd be
Was
disrespectful.
only
If-
champion for a month.
I didn't mean that.
But anyway,
yeah, go ahead.
I'm just saying.
What was the point? Let's go back to the point.
No. Because you're
What are we
saying
talking
that
about? What are we
you're
talking
saying
about?
that John Cena was just force fed
Yes.
by WWE. I
Yes.
think he earned it because that whole rap gimmick heel
That
thing,
worked.
I think worked
Yeah.
and pushed him.
And that's
to
what
the
got him Vince's. That's what got Vince's
I worked.
eye and said, "Listen, you want to be a fucking company boy for the rest of your life? Yeah, I'm gonna give you money like crazy.
God
yeah,
damn, you're acting like you were in the room with them.
but it's
Give me a
obvious.
break.
It's
How?
obvious.
It worked, and they kept
It's
going with
obvious.
it.
See, Roman Reigns, I could see that because they weren't like, oh my God, Roman Reigns, you got this
Roman
great,
Reigns
you're
is the
over.
modern day John Cena.
Roman
if you
Reigns
wanna
will
use
be in
modern day
AEW
shit.
in 2 years. Give me a break. Watch.
Yeah.
What's the difference between Roman Reigns and John Cena?
But I'm just saying, John
What's the difference?
Cena is the last mega star we're ever going to see.
I don't think Roman Reigns is up there with them.
No, he's not. Not
The
at all.
name is the name Roman Reigns is a good name.
That's what I'm saying.
But
John Cena is the last mega star we're going to see in WWE. There's not going to be anything after him.
Okay,
He's like the last of the big
Right.
big stars.
Brock Lesnar. You guys
But
don't
you
see
can't
him
see-
like-
more
but you-
he's more box office like.
but you can't compare that. So you can't say, oh, there's never going to be a John Cena again because
we don't know.
The reason why John Cena did everything that WWE wanted him to do
How do you know that?
because
You don't think he went back there and said, "That doesn't work for me, brother," like Hulk Hogan did?
after 20 years of wearing purple and yellow shirts to the ring and wearing jean shorts,
He could
you
have
don't
done that
think
10
he
years
wanted
ago.
that? You think he wanted to do that? You don't think
That, that just naturally became his gimmick. You can't. You think Mark Calloway when he was what
Mhm.
was he, Brothers of Destruction, whatever the hell he was in
oh,
WWE?
Biker Taker.
You think he
mean Mark?
he didn't even want to do the Undertaker no more. He wanted to do that Biker Taker.
And what
He
happened
loved
to
that.
it?
They had to get rid of it. He didn't
Right.
want to get rid of
Exactly, because it sucked.
it.
But at least he had the balls to say, "I want to do something different."
Oh, yeah,
it didn't
no,
work.
well, he wasn't gonna
Right, it
do
didn't work.
The Undertaker.
John Cena said, "You know what? I'm not gonna rattle this cage." And I'm not saying it's a wrong thing. I'm not saying it's wrong.
I think this is a whole nother podcast.
It is. I agree.
No, but this is good though.
It's not good.
is
No,
good.
no,
I want
no.
to move
This
on.
is good.
Let's do everything that Joey wants to do.
Okay, how about Ric Flair's Mount Rushmore wrestling? Did you see that?
No, what is that?
He revealed his top 4 all time.
He did.
Yeah, but he put himself on the list because given that
Well,
the
he
work
should
he's
be.
put into the
So,
business,
but Ric Flair has a legion. Go ahead. I want to hear this list.
He
he
should.
says Ric Flair, right himself,
Yeah.
Hulk Hogan,
Agree.
Stone Cold Steve Austin,
Agree.
Undertaker.
Ooh.
You know what?
When it's all said and done,
I don't entirely disagree. Like if they did,
How many guys are on the phone?
It's 4.
No.
only 4.
Nah.
Rock or
the-
Undertaker?
The Rock is there. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's not even close. Taker's Taker's a great company
Taker's
guy.
longevity though.
Taker's
a big company guy.
Longevity
And
guy.
he said Undertaker's the greatest gimmick in the history of WWE. To
yeah.
make it for it to be what it was at the time and to make it into something
right.
Still
And
going.
Again, it's great. Taker couldn't carry a company on his shoulders at all.
No, he didn't.
At all.
He was a company man, but he couldn't.
Right.
Shawn Michaels couldn't either.
Right.
Right.
Who could have?
That's true.
Bret Hart, somewhat.
eh,
Hulk Hogan.
Austin could, Rock
Austin
could,
could. Oh, Rock could.
Flair held it down with
Flair held it
WCW,
down.
and Hogan.
And Hogan. That's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So
Understandable. But I think there's a lot of other guys who can be on Mount Rushmore. So yeah. So like
yeah. So
Randy Savage, you could put up there. A lot of people say Roddy Piper,
no,
even Andre the Giant.
No, you cannot. There's only 4. That's it. Mount Rushmore is Mount Rushmore is Mount Rushmore. There's no second level to
Yeah,
Mount.
see, when I think of Mount Rushmore, I think of the biggest names
Yeah.
who've had the biggest impact. Not necessarily the greatest wrestlers, because obviously Hogan wasn't like an amazing wrestler, but for his size and for what he did, he was good.
Yeah.
But as far as he made wrestling what it was, that's the reason why we do this podcast, because we all became
Right.
Hulk Hogan guys.
And Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah. Now here we go again with Stallone.
It's true.
Why?
It's all the 6 degrees of separation with Sylvester Stallone.
Why Stallone?
Because
He did induct Hogan in the Hall of Fame.
no, but without Stallone, you have no Hulkamania. Without Hulkamania, you wouldn't have the business. That's all you need to know, bro.
Nah. You think he'll ever get inducted in the Hall of Fame?
Who?
Sylvester Stallone?
Who cares?
Celebrity win?
He doesn't care. I don't care. Who cares?
Maybe one day he'll win an Oscar.
He did. You know, his mom was big into. She used to run a promotion for women's wrestling.
Oh, really?
Yes.
How come he never got into the business though?
I don't think he was interested.
I think he would have done all right.
He did a wrestling movie.
I think he would have done okay.
He did a wrestling movie, but anyway,
all right.
And he looked out for a lot of wrestlers to give him roles in movies. AKA, who's my man Terry Funk.
Terry
Funk. You know, he always
Over
looked
the
out.
top.
Yeah, always looked out. But go ahead.
Terry Funk's still going, man.
Is he?
Oh well, Sylvester Stallone kicked his ass in Over the Top, punched him. Remember through the glass, right?
Yeah. Shout out to Terry Funk. All right, so back to WWE. I want to get your reaction on something here. The WWE 24/7 title.
Entertaining, but not my thing.
I'll tell you what, though. I'm not gonna lie.
It's kid shit.
I shitted on it when it first got unveiled. You know, Mick Foley looked miserable showing that title. I was like, what the hell is this piece of shit belt? And I was like, what the hell? This 24/7 said the ugliest belt I've ever seen, by the way. But you know what? I'm not gonna lie. Kind of grew on me. As far as not the look, I mean the actual concept of it. It's kind of like your hardcore
I think
title.
it's taken. Joey Ryan had that. He created a belt like that. Exactly same thing. And a shitload of people want it.
If they keep that into like social media,
That's what they're doing.
and that's smart.
That's where they're going with it.
I don't want to see it on the,
Like R-Truth got pinned at the airport.
Yeah.
It was pretty funny when he came out on the table. You
Yeah.
saw when they pulled out the table. I saw that. So
It's entertaining. Yeah, I'm not
it's
gonna lie.
working a lot more than I thought it was. But
Yeah, and
the
I
belt
think-
is ugly.
I think the look of the belt got a lot of people off. Like,
Yeah.
ugh.
But
It's basically a non-hardcore title, right?
Oh, what's the difference?
yeah,
The look. That's it.
No, like remember when Crash Holly was holding it down? That was
I guess
pretty
the
interesting.
weapons they were used. Yeah, I
You
got
can't
you.
use none of that stuff.
that stuff.
Yeah, no, but I think it's great. I think it gives a lot of these guys exposure.
And I do think it's a good way to have legends come back, and I do see like a Scott Hall winning it probably.
Oh, I wish, man. I love Scott.
Oh,
Hall.
that'd be awesome.
What a fucking cool guy, right?
Yeah, no, he's great.
When we were talking.
Shout
with
out
him,
to Scott Hall,
Yeah,
man.
we were
He
talking-
shouted us out, man.
Yeah,
Oh.
no,
The
and we
bad
did that
guy.
already, guys. All right,
Bad guy.
We
gotta
shouted
show-
him out already.
Yeah, you got to show that again, man.
No,
Scott Hall.
good stuff. But yeah, that 24. So I like R-Truth. I like him with the title. I like the fact that he's, and whoever wrote that, hopefully it was him. You know, kudos to them for coming up with that kind of gimmick. You know,
Yeah.
Wait, Scott Hall?
No, they pinned R-Truth.
And I've got a scoop for you. You want the latest inside info on pro wrestling?
There it is.
Check in the Breakdown Wrestling Podcast. You don't want to miss it, Chief.
Oh yeah,
that's from the man himself.
from the man himself. So we had
Scott
to.
Hall, man. We got a few more, too. But yeah, man. I mean, 24/7 title. I hated it at first. Now it's growing on me. And I think R-Truth is 5-time champion now.
Ugh.
Yeah,
The belts are props, bro. Belts don't mean a thing.
Well, that belt doesn't. That belt
No
doesn't
belt means a thing. I hope that's what AEW is trying to do. So hopefully, which I'm gonna guess, I'm hoping Chris Jericho wins.
He
But
needs to win.
I think they're gonna give it to Hangman. They're really high on him.
I'm not too sold.
I
I
think
hope
he's a
Jericho
regular.
wins.
I hope Jericho wins.
Jericho should win. The right thing would be for him to win.
Yeah, and I hope they don't do these gimmicks like Money in the Bank, all that stuff.
No, but I know Cody did say that wins and losses are going to mean something.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah, it's not like in WWE, you come back, beat somebody up. Oh, yeah, you got a title match because you came back and beat them up. It's not like you need to earn it, which I think makes sense.
Yeah, but you earn it based on what they want to happen. See, that's what I don't get. Like, I understand that, but it's still sports entertainment, and there's still someone calling the shots. So, to say that it's going to be like a real fight. If it's going to be like a real fight, it's not only going to be wins and losses.
Make it a shoot.
There's going to be disqualifications. It's going to happen. People are going to mess it up. So,
Yeah, no, I hear you. Wanted to ask you guys, did you guys watch that special on WWE Network about Eric Bischoff?
with
What would have happened had he
with
what
the
was
Big
gonna-
Bang?
Yeah, what was going
I
to
did.
happen?
I did.
So what was going to happen with that? Was it just like, because I didn't get a chance to watch it.
He had a whole like media company come in and give him some
Yeah.
money, investors, and they were ready to go, but they wouldn't get TV. They couldn't get TV time.
Was that's what it was?
I
That's what made the
believe-
deal fall through.
Yeah, it's just
They're like, well,
It's
you can get
pointless.
everything, but you're not getting a network.
yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
They
right.
wouldn't give
Yeah,
him
yeah,
TNT.
yeah.
They
That's
wouldn't
right,
give him.
yep.
So it's pointless. So the media guys were like, oh,
They took that out. Man, what do we want?
Waste
with
of money,
waste
yeah.
That sucks.
I think Vince bought it for what, $5 million? Less
$2
than that?
million, my man. You know what's valuable over that is the library.
Absolutely, yeah.
He's profiting off it now with the
Still,
network.
as we speak.
I think even Jericho was saying that he should have went in and bought it.
Anyone could, yeah. But what I'm surprised is that, well, it wasn't Ted Turner anymore, but it's just like the submission. You're tapping out to the quote unquote competition, which is rather weird. You guys are being so disrespectful.
No, I hear you. I just think that.
Just kidding.
I don't know, man. I don't know. But what's the latest on the Saudi Arabia thing, man? What's going on?
Let's see. I checked over there. Finn Balor defeats Almas. Who cares?
I'm high on Andrade.
Andrade's Almas. Yeah.
And they won't. They'll screw it up too.
No, he's dating
there's
Charlotte.
nothing
He'll be all right.
There's nothing really to screw up. He's dating Charlotte. It doesn't mean anything.
I don't think there's going to be ever a title change in Saudi Arabia. It doesn't make sense.
It's happened before.
What happened? Really?
Well, yeah. Didn't Lesnar win it there?
Lesnar won the world title, yeah.
Oh shit! So
Well, Randy Orton won.
that's great.
Isn't it like
Hopefully,
a 50-man battle royal
I think
right now?
I think Lesnar's going to cash in.
I'm
on
actually
Kofi.
curious to see the 50 man.
No, I'm good.
Honestly, I think the New Day should break
Well,
up.
Bobby
I think
Lashley's
I
fighting.
think it's time for that to happen. Big E should just go heel.
Speaking of the New Day, and their opponent or his opponent, shout out to Ziggler, man, with that promo a couple weeks ago. I liked it.
I'm over it, man. I'm over Dolph Ziggler.
Say it again. Dolph Ziggler. I never liked him.
No,
Well, I was high on him when he first started, but
When he first cashed in
Now-
on Del Rio, I was
you
big
guys
on
are
that.
sick of the whole "it should be me" type thing and
the what?
The what?
his
No,
complaining.
it just
type stuff?
there's nothing. He's kind of like Randy Orton at this point. It's just the same thing.
He's
There's
just a filler
nothing
now.
else.
But he's good in the ring, though, man. That's the thing. It
Yeah,
sucks.
but-
Vince never had faith in him. I don't understand. It just didn't work out for him. And now he's doing stand-up comedy.
He's doing whatever he wants. I don't even think he's under contract.
I like that promo he did.
so
though.
maybe he'll go to
Sorry.
AEW.
Oh God, I hear you.
Because that seems to be the thing right now.
Yeah, I'm sick
Everyone
of
wants to go there.
Shit, I want to go to AEW.
Yeah. I mean, we don't know what's going to
We're
happen.
all elite, man. Check our post.
the elite.
The
The breakdown is all elite right now.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely.
no, I'm high on it. I like it. I enjoyed it.
But you're right. Sorry, man. The Hangman Page thing. I don't see.
Oh, that's where we're.
Yeah, I don't see.
I don't know. I don't know much of him.
I don't see. Yeah, I think Jericho should hold it down, man. Jericho's been doing. Do you see his promo for the Okada match
No.
on
No.
Instagram?
Great, right? I bet he's great.
Yo, the man keeps reinventing himself, man. He's.
But it's funny. A lot
amazing.
of people say fatherhood hasn't treated him nicely lately.
Meaning
Dad bod?
Yeah.
He's 48, bro.
No, but just 2 years ago, he looked really good.
No, you know.
No, he's 48. Like
He's
after
48.
A while, your
He's gonna
stomach-
start
your-
wearing the
your-
Shawn Michaels long pants, the baggy joints.
Well, but he's 48. He has a rock band, and he likes to drink. Fuck it, you know. And he's still in good shape.
Yeah, I think he's a big guy. What is he like? 6'3", 250?
I don't know.
He's a big dude.
Is he?
I think so. Yeah.
Yo, we should check out that cruise. That
I'd
Jericho
love to
rock
go on that cruise.
rockin'.
That
I
shit
think
sounds
it-
expensive.
Is it?
I don't know. It sounds expensive.
I haven't never looked into the prices, but that would be fun.
Yeah,
Oh man, we'd be such nerds, but it'd be so much fun.
I think it'd be a great time.
I agree.
Yeah, it'd be fun. All right, guys. So, any last thoughts?
Oh,
Damn, we're wrapping
almost
up
got-
already.
almost go. It's 50 minutes.
Shit.
53, 10.
These
50,
Iron Man
Yo, you
matches
know how
are
we do.
easy.
Anything you guys want to add
Let me
about
see.
wrestling, about life?
I don't know, man. Just
I mean,
go ahead.
I'm sorry. I've been training again a little. I'm getting
Trying
back
to get
to
back
it.
in the ring?
Yeah, I got a show June 29th. WUW event at Gleason's Gym.
Oh, nice.
I don't know who I'll be facing. I'm going to tell you it doesn't matter. But I'm going to bring it.
Nice. Yeah, no, June 29th,
And
man. Check in.
man.
And the breakdown podcast will be there. I'll be its representative in the ring.
Yes, sir.
And
We got to get you
I'll be
some,
wearing the colors.
some
I got the
breakdown
colors.
wrestling
First
trunks,
of all,
man. I think that should be next.
First of all, my outfit for wrestling or my gear is the color of the breakdown podcast. It's yellow and black. So all I need
Is it like that MVP bodysuit?
Yes, it is. That's my thing.
No, but we got to put like.
Can we put something on?
You know what I want to do is I want to put the Intercontinental belt with your faces on it. Right
No.
right
Oh, like Ravishing Rick
I got you,
Rude.
bro.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice.
All I got to do is get a patch and have it sewn in, and we good to go.
There you go. And then the NR in the back.
I'll wear the hat.
Yeah, yeah. And the T-shirts are like,
I'll just
and
throw
cut it up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yo,
And we got to pay insurance to walk you out. We can't walk you out.
No,
can we walk you down the ring?
no, you gotta pay insurance. It's
How
crazy.
much is it?
Insurance per wrestler is per performer $124. If you even step near the ring, $124 per person.
So I can pay $124 just to walk
No,
you
you're
down.
not part of the WWE.
No, but no
No,
bump. No.
It's not like you can give them, hey, here's
Yeah,
$125.
because then everyone will
Aw,
do that.
Man.
No,
I'll
you
do
got to
that
be
shit.
part of the what he calls
La familia.
La familia. No, like the club.
Oh, okay, so we're not part of
No, that's what it is. The club.
We don't dress with
It's a
the boys
family,
in the
though.
back, so we can't be in
Oh, you
there.
don't know about the
Yeah.
boys. Boys in the back are guys.
Who are those two
Good
guys
kids,
with the
man.
masks? White masks.
I can't tell you. No, those are the medicos. Great wrestlers, by the way.
Oh yeah.
These guys could take a beating, man.
All right.
Especially the shorter one. I think he's number 2. Medico number 2. Medico number 2. No, he's good.
They look like Dr. Wagner.
Well,
back in the day.
so
That's
they're
kind of the thing, yeah.
they're like a reincarnation of the Medicos, which was Johnny Rods and I believe Jose Estrada back in the days in Puerto Rico.
Oh, okay.
So that's their actual masks that they wore.
Can we get Johnny Rods on the podcast, you think?
I think you can ask him.
Yeah. Well,
I know he's been on Power Trip. I think it was Power Trip Wrestling.
Okay.
He was on their podcast.
Yeah.
I mean,
We'll come to his office and be like, here, Toma.
he'll talk.
Yeah.
He's
Let's
great.
do it.
He's
Let's
a great
do it.
guy.
That's cool.
Whatever it takes. We'll,
He's as Puerto Rican as it gets.
Ah, there you go.
You'll
So are
feel
we.
like we're on a block over here.
We'll just say, hey, we have an Equo here, so
just take
It'll
it
be
easy.
fine.
No,
Yeah.
no, all good. Yeah,
Okay,
no,
okay,
it'll be even
well
better. Yeah.
But besides that, we got air in our lungs. We're healthy. Our kids are healthy.
yeah,
Our
man. I'm
wives are killing us daily. But
That's
so
it.
what?
You know?
Yeah, man.
I got
I hear
the
ya.
Still gotta love them.
I got that little V on my headphones. Who's Little V? You say? Oh, he is the creator and the singer of Kenny Omega's theme song.
Oh,
yeah.
what a song! That song is so perfect.
That
bro.
was fucking awesome.
The combination of Bloodsport.
Bloodsport, an
Omega.
old video game.
Yeah, old video
Is that
game.
his official theme?
That's his theme for AEW.
Because
That
I
shit
know
is
for AEW
dope.
it was the instrumental of that.
Correct. I think, but I don't know. Yeah, you're
Well, I
right.
think they got-
I don't know if it's a version of it, but that shit is.
No, but they
But
should
like-
just add it like
and a little
with
bit of
the-
Rocky
with the
4, right?
lyrics.
Because is he a Stallone fan?
I don't know, but that was a Rocky
I think it
4.
seems to because Kenny Omega in Japan, that was a take of his gimmick was Cobra.
Yeah, that's right.
So
yeah,
he could be a big
Yeah.
Stallone fan.
and who could blame him? I mean,
In the way he was training,
it's the greatest
in the
fucking
video.
person in the history of
It's
his
the
life.
reason why we
it's
do
the
this
Bout King,
podcast.
right?
But-
Stallone is the reason why we do this podcast.
That's the reason why we do everything.
Stallone?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. you
Rambo
said
5
that.
coming
And
out
Sasha
too.
Banks.
But
Shout out to Sasha
no, but
Banks.
that song is dope. Check it out. That shit is. It's different. I mean, it's really different.
We need
But-
that. It's Jim Johnson's style. Like,
And the
Oh,
thing
okay.
and they should look. AEW should definitely look up Jim Johnson's number if he's still.
Oh, he's not
Oh.
even.
In
No,
the
he's
business.
looking to work for AEW.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, he's
Look
not
at
with AEW
that.
anymore.
oh,
at
that'd be
that.
so good because he was
They
the
need theme
best.
music. They
Yep.
need theme music.
His-
And
I don't
Yep.
like regular songs. I'm
Me
sorry.
neither.
I'm sorry.
No,
I
go
keep
ahead,
cutting you off. I don't like regular songs for theme
I
music.
hate them.
I like original. Like, actually, I was listening to Eric Bischoff's 83 Weeks, and they asked him about the song that he had. I'm back. He said that you got to respect talent like Jim Johnson because for him to like do his research and write that song,
Right.
and that song
And play
hits
the
it,
instruments
and it was
for that too.
perfect.
Yeah.
It was perfect. It embodies everything Eric Bischoff was bringing to the table.
No, you're right.
I think people could resonate with a wrestler based on the theme song. So, like, I think a guy like Cody Rhodes needs like a really the real theme that's gonna.
it's like
define him.
the women wrestlers in WWE. I think they all have the same song. I can't differentiate any song
Similar, right?
from none of them except for Becky Lynch's whack ass song.
Yeah.
That
What
they
is
should have
it?
changed when she was.
Oh. That's how it goes, right?
But everything is like. I'm not the
They come out, they do the 1, the 2, and the 3.
They have to do it all the time. They have to do a. You can't see it on the mic.
I
so
know what you.
You know what I mean?
Nah, I
we gotta
hear you.
start videoing like us.
Yeah, no, we're gonna have.
Yeah, I think that's next, a video episode.
There's a lot coming next. I know we said that a lot.
There is a lot.
There's a lot
No,
coming
not
next.
even
Yeah,
joke.
we're still starting. We're still,
No,
we're still, and
we
we're
got-
building. We're building.
We're building
We
it
had a
up.
big meeting today with
Under wraps.
I can't even talk about it. I can't even talk about it.
Yeah.
I can't even talk about it. I get sued.
You can't speak on it yet.
We don't have a lawyer.
You got some deals on the table. You can't speak on
brick
it.
don't
by
have a lawyer.
brick by brick.
Brick by brick. I mean, we got merchandise. We're planning some hosting events. You know, we're gonna be up in there. So
Yeah, no, just stay tuned, man. But for now, just we are available on all your social
platforms.
media platforms, all your podcast platforms.
check us out on Spotify, iTunes.
Take a
Check our
listen.
website, breakdownwpc.com.
Rate us, good or bad, just rate us.
Instagram, Breakdown Wrestling Podcast. We're everywhere, man. So
Yep.
be sure to check us out and
Tweet us. Tweet us at
Tweet us at
Breakdown Wrestling Podcast.
Yep.
and our Instagram is at the wrestling
The
at
Breakdown Wrestling Podcast.
Content daily. A couple more likes, couple more tags. Let's just all do it together.
Just follow us, man. We'll make it happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's have a good time.
Fabian Sandow signing off here.
Strongman Marc,
Take
over
care.
1,000 pounds.
God
I only
bless
want to take
all
a
you
bump.
wrestling marks.
Show June 29th. I'll see you there. And I'm gonna point my finger to you and stick it up.
And let me tell you guys something. No sleep, no food, pure podcasting. That's all you're going to get from us because we are the New Republicans and we are
The Breakdown Wrestling
Breakdown.
Podcast.
wrestling.
Signing out.
At the bar, staying quiet. What you looking at? He said to the bartender, "Give me another round." He took it straight to the head, took the glass and threw it down. Grabbed his jacket and walked out the front and lit a cig. Inhaled the smoke as he thought about all the shit he did. His hands are shaking, his eyes are tearing, he starts to sin. Took out his phone to look at his text, but was nothing there. No responses, he's getting nauseous and feeling queasy, saying to himself, life's a bitch and she was never easy.
Watch me break down, yeah. It's the breakdown, it's the breakdown, yeah. Watch me break down, yeah. Yeah. Engine blown out, put my face down, yeah. 808 bump, bring the bass round, yeah. Watch me break down, yeah. Yeah.
They say a man should never show emotion. Keep it together, homie, show your focus. You gotta make the money, wear the pants, put the world into your hands, be an alpha and provider. But what they don't understand is he was raised by women.